All right. So back from the games. Gonna slowly. We got Wadapalooza coming up, so team workouts. A little bit easier and they're fun. So Ellie, when we were actually at the game,
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
So we're gonna do a little bit of version, like 10 rounds. Me neither.
1, 2.
You're going faster than me. Look at our handles. Face speed.
Look at ambiance.
I wasn't 68, now I'm picking it up.
This was it.
A little bit of protein, a little bit of creatine. I have to make Ellie's too. She gets in a big scoop of creatine.
I like my girls thick.
I like my girls thick, but my protein thicker. And then some snacks for the road.
What are these?
Oh, Podium's new protein stroop waffles. Do you want one, Dallas?
Sure.
There you go, Dallas. Feel your gains. Who tossed me a roller? And a band.
What's the band?
Green. Number 3.
I got one right there that I'm not using.
Oh, thank you. Alright. Did you get that?
I did.
Abuse. Bumma.
Boomer.
Booma.
No, not boomer, boomer.
Bumma.
Boom.
I feel like we're saying the same thing.
You're not
You are.
saying the same thing.
Maybe it's the same thing as like say no. And like nar. I'm like no. No.
No.
Nar. Hold on, mate there. All right, let's do this. 15-minute GOWOD. Dallas is gonna ask questions. As many as we get through, we get through. And that's it. Then do it. All right. I'm hitting the GOWOD. You're asking the questions.
A lot of people ask you if you're doing rogue.
I am doing rogue. I literally just responded to the email like 5 seconds ago. Look it, I'll show you guys. Notice you completed the survey, confirming that this means you are officially accepting your invitation. Please let us know. And then I let them know. Just did this. I said, yes I am. I'm so pumped for the comp.
Wait, you didn't even have to do like a qualification or something? You just...
Top 15, I think, at the games normally gets an invitation.
No, they just pick and choose whoever they want.
Well, it's relative, but mostly the top 15 gets it, but it is an invitational, so they are allowed to invite whoever they want. I'm answering these next few upside down.
Come here, see. Come here. See you.
I have a raptor.
10 seconds.
Sit. Sit down. Lay down. Where's your good boy? Where's your raptor?
Best book you've read recently.
I actually just started a book, so I'm reading it, but we just went to San Fran for a baseball game, and on the way back, I was bored, or we were bored, so we were looking at the bookstore, and I found this book called Quantum Supremacy, and it's about quantum computers and supercomputers and just like the study of the quantum, like physics and stuff, so yeah, very interesting. The guy's been on Joe Rogan a few times. I'll put the book up right here or something.
You will?
Do you guys want to say hi to Adam?
No, it's going on.
Hey! What's up, boys?
Nothing much. We're just filming a YouTube video. Just did some fitness and answering some questions.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Nice. Trying to think if I have any questions for you. Nice.
Talked to Adam for longer than I thought, but now Dallas has a set plan. He's seen the questions. He's ready.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the questions at all.
Just scrolling through Instagram.
I thought about it. All right. We already asked you the book. How's the golf game?
Dude, the golf game's good. I was actually just telling Dallas about that also. I went golfing yesterday with Scott, and we golfed just 9 holes because he didn't have time to do a full 18. And they put us on the back 9, so we did that, and then I finished, and I shot a good score for myself. So I wanted to like play a full 18 to see where I would be. So I went back into the pro shop and asked if I could get another 9 holes, but the front 9 was closed, so I played the back 9 again. So technically it was a full round, but I shot plus 21, which I think is like a 93. So 92 or 93, I'm not sure if that course is a 71 or 72 par, but that's some pretty good golf for me. If I'm getting close to 90, it's a good day.
Lots of questions about Ellie and if you're still together.
I'm sorry. I'm still here.
Still here.
Can't get rid of me that easy.
You're just a roommate at this point.
Dig my claws in.
Still in love with Turner.
Aww. How long have you been together now?
2 years, 1 month, or what's the date today?
Almost 2 months.
What's the date today?
I don't know, some end of August.
Yeah, in like 20 or 30 days. I don't know. Just try to be precise.
Just over 2 years.
Just over 2 years. That's an easy question.
Tell us about the glasses.
The glasses.
Glasses.
I know. I had a lot of people say they didn't know I wore glasses, which I feel like I've worn them in the YouTube. I normally don't wear them to train because I didn't feel like I'm that blind. but
Oh, you blind.
I'm pretty blind. For the mile event, it was at night, and I have a pretty high astigmatism, so the less light there is, the worse I see. So that event was at night outside, and I was looking at my watch, and I couldn't see it without my glasses, and I couldn't see the clock that was on the big screen.
And I would just like to point out that he's scared of contacts because he doesn't like people, like he doesn't like fiddling with his eyeballs.
And LASIK.
And he doesn't want to get LASIK because he thinks it's going to make him go blind because there's a...
What if I go blind? Seeing blurry is better than being blind.
So the glasses is where it's at, but they're always dirty and he always loses them.
Yes. Pretty accurate description. But yeah, I couldn't see, so I wore them for that event and then decided to stick with it the rest of the weekend.
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
Superman over here.
Yeah.
Tips for recovery.
Man, there's so many. I mean, especially when you get into games training last year. GOWOD, obviously, doing it right now. I mean, that's probably the easiest thing for everyone to do day in and day out. I mean, you download the app and it literally tells you what to do. So really no excuse there. I mean, there's a 5-minute, I think, GOWOD, or 9-minute GOWOD, a 15 and a 22. So like, you can make 9 minutes every day to stretch. So that's the main thing. And then obviously when you get into games training, like trying to do every single thing to make your body feel good. Another big one that we have obviously is the chili goat. Like I think contrast therapy is starting to become one of the most prominent forms of recovery in CrossFit. I mean, almost every games athlete that I know of is doing some sort of version of that. So the chili goat's been next level for that, especially it being right outside my door. Sleep is just honestly a huge one. And honestly, just like fueling, you know, I mean, you get so much training, it's hard for me to eat. So just making like protein shakes and carb shakes and smoothies and just trying to like make sure I'm fueled is probably like the one thing that helps with recovery the most. That's the hardest for me, is just getting food down. But that's where Trevor comes in hand. That's why he's at the games trying to cook me food that tastes good. A lot of it goes to waste, but we get the food down.
Yeah, speaking of, people said favorite supplement and why.
Favorite supplement? I mean, I think the one that I have, I mean, we have creatine every single day. I put that in my smoothies, whatever it is. That's probably like the easiest one. It's super cheap, it's affordable. There's tons of research on it. So that's probably like the one that I use every day. I love like the hydro salts from PODIUM, especially like during the summertime where we're sweating so much. That is like a huge like factor, you know, especially in Texas where it was so hot and humid, we're sweating a ton even when we're inside. But yeah, probably those two. I like those a lot. Probably have those every single day regardless, even if it's a rest day.
There you go. Lots of people competing at Wodapalooza are going to be at Wodapalooza. How can they see you, or is there anything that you have on schedule that
yeah, I don't have like a set in stone schedule for Wodapalooza, but I've been told that we're just going to be competing in the evening. So most of the day is just going to be hopefully like doing meet and greets, hanging out with you guys, doing some community events, and hanging out most of the day before we compete in the evening. So we're doing a bunch of stuff. I don't get in until Wednesday evening, I think. So, yeah, but we'll be there all weekend. If you see me, say hi. I mean, I think most of the athletes are kind of in the mindset that this is obviously a community building event. Obviously, we want to go out there and kick the world's ass, but it's going to be fun. We're just excited to get out there. All of us are really good friends from both sides, so it'll be fun. Banter will be real. I think it's going to be such a fun style event with one-on-ones, team events, like really get to showcase our fitness. So buy some tickets. Come. It's going to be awesome. We'll put a link right there.
10 seconds.
Oh, shoot. And
The star of the show is gonna be there, Mr. Theo.
Theo's coming.
Yeah,
What?
you.
Yeah. Theo's gonna fly on a plane for the first time. He'll be there. Freaking Theo. You guys gotta say what's up.
He'll be doing some meet and greet.
He'll be doing meet and greets too. His line will be longer than all of ours.
It actually will though.
Yeah.
While you're in that last pose, it reminded me of the question to talk about that tat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. I got a tattoo a month or so before semifinals. If you can see it. So it's a little bit messed up because I got it and then I couldn't stop training, so I kept doing snatches and clean and jerks and would just like rub on it, so it's like blotchy, so I need to get it patched up. But it says Zob and has an arrow in front of it. If you guys didn't know, from my logo, I have an arrow on the top of the logo, and that's from my grandpa's truck, that Toyota. In the front of it, there's an arrow. Family obviously is a lot to me, especially my grandpa. I mean, just so many memories growing up with him. So I wanted to like pay tribute to that with my logo, with having the arrow be a part of it. And he always called me Zob, so, or Zobby Wobby for the long part of it. Zob's short, but put that on there, Zob, and then obviously put the arrow on top of it, kind of tribute to him and tribute to the logo. So that's it. Zob. You got a question for Ellie?
It's not a question for Ellie. Question for you, but here, I'll let you read it.
Me?
No, Ellie, come here. The top one.
Top one.
Top one, right?
Are you single?
You can answer it for me.
Georgia Redmond?
Did you say George?
Georgia.
Oh, I was like, George. Hey now.
Surely she hasn't been following me.
Yeah.
Huh?
I want a high five.
Do you have a favorite CrossFit workout, like, ever? Or one that's like, I'll remember this one forever, I like this one?
I wouldn't say this is my favorite CrossFit workout ever, but I actually want someone to try it because it messed me up so bad. I've begged Adam to program it again for Mac or somebody, and he hasn't. But it was one of those workouts where I saw it on paper, didn't look that bad, and I did it, and it completely messed me up. But it was, oh, I gotta think of the rep scheme.
Yeah.
It was 7 snatches, 8 overhead squats, maybe 5 muscle ups, 6 chest to bar pull ups, and then 16 burpee over box. And you do that all the way through, rest 4 minutes, do it all the way through, rest 3 minutes, do it all the way through, rest 2, all the way through, rest 1, do it again. And the weights started at 175 and ended at 105. So the first round was 175, you do your snatches, overhead squats, into your muscle ups, into your pull ups, into your burpees. But like there's lots of rest and the weight gets lighter every round. And dude, my first round was like 2 minutes and I thought I would be able to like hold that pace or get faster because the weight was getting lighter, and it just wasn't the case. I think I like started out at 2 minutes and then was like at 3 minutes by the end of it at 95 pounds. It was bad. It was real bad. We were like, yeah, the burpees were the worst part. All of us got wrecked. Me, Ellie, and Zach. So someone else needs to try it because I didn't think it looks that hard and it wrecked all of us. Maybe we're all having a bad day or the workout's just gnarly. So do it, let us know. I'll post it on Beyond the Whiteboard and then you guys can look at it and do it.
Love it. Lots of questions about tips for people competing in their first competition.
Ooh, tips for competing in first competition. First off, just have fun with it. I mean, it's your first competition. Don't go in it with any high expectations. Like, I'm sure you guys have been working out for a decent amount of time. Like, don't overthink it. Just get out there and do it. I think that's probably the best way you're going to do it. You're going to learn a lot no matter what. You might think you're going in super prepared, but I promise you competition is just different. You know, it takes time to like learn it. I mean, you can't replicate that competition adrenaline in training at all. So it's something that you're going to get taken by surprise. You're going to come out way too hot. You're going to load way too much weight, make too big of jumps, like whatever it is, like mistakes will be made, but promise you guys, have fun, go into it with that kind of mindset that you're going to learn a lot and just have a great time, because it's going to be, I mean, every competition I've ever done has been like the most fun thing that I've done. I mean, it's why like you do the sport, you know, like the community is awesome. And when you get to go to a competition, that's when you really get to see the community, because obviously you're in your own box working out every day. But when you go to a competition, it's just a combination of all the boxes in your area. So they're fun, good time. Vendors are sweet, competition, the workouts, all of it. So yeah.
How do you stay motivated?
Man, I think for me, the biggest thing that motivates me when I'm not motivated is surrounding yourself with people, you know? I think that's the thing that's so important about CrossFit classes and why they work so well, is that it's the hardest thing about doing a CrossFit class is showing up, you know? But once you show up, I mean, I think it's able to just completely change your mood throughout the day. You could have a terrible day at work and you get to the gym and you're surrounded by like all those amazing people. I think it is just so good to kind of flip that switch around. You do a workout, you get to work hard, and you're just proud of yourself when you're done. So, yeah.
If you didn't do CrossFit, what would your dream job be?
It can't be CrossFit related? Man.
You didn't do CrossFit.
I think that's the thing that's so hard, because I feel like I never really had a passion for anything specific besides like sports and fitness. So I guess I would say, I mean, when I went to school, I was a kinesiology major, and my goal was to be a coach at a college for like training. So work with the football team and do all their weightlifting and strength training, I think would be what my goal was. But man, I would take doing this 10 times out of 10, and hopefully when I'm done as an athlete, I can become a coach and start programming and doing all that stuff. I mean, I love it. Like, this is my dream job. I'm doing it right now.
How much sleep do you typically get?
Ooh, so I normally try, I mean, I get probably 9 and change according to my 8 sleep, but I try to be asleep by 10 o'clock and I get out of bed around 8. So there's a little bit of fluctuation in there, but that's kind of my schedule, especially when I'm training. Right now, I'm not eating and not sleeping just because I don't like it. Like, it doesn't feel good, but you know when you do that, like your parents tell you can't do something, so then it makes you want to do it even more. That's kind of what it's like. It's like all year I've been not able to stay up late and I've had to eat. So now I'm just like, well, I'm not going to do either of those. So I'm going to stay up late and not eat food. But I feel terrible. So it's not good. So this week, getting back on track. Slightly.
A little bit.
Yeah.
NOBULL rec trainers, good for working out?
Oh yeah. They're actually my favorite shoe to train in. The two shoes that I work out in NOBULL are the rec trainer and the court trainer. Those are actually the two shoes that are out right now, if you can see them. Rec trainer and then court trainer over there. Those are my two favorites. It's a lot harder to talk and stretch than I thought. I keep finding myself just sitting here doing nothing.
I've heard that recently you lost badly at CART to your strength coach. Is this true?
No! No! Who said that?
Jesse.
Mr. Buffano. Oh, Lordy. I mean, I think we have lots of video evidence that would support that that is a false statement. I'm sure Dallas might be able to dig up one or two, maybe. Oh!
Who got hit?
Oh.
No way. I got so again.
I'm gonna go make a sandwich.
Okay. You have a good time with that.
Thanks. You gonna come with
I'll be in a minute. We got 2 more stretches, so good questions, Dallas.
Are you gonna bring back the podcast?
Oh, I mean, honestly, that was a like kind of trial and error kind of thing. I mean, love doing it. We're kind of doing them for fun, but especially with this off season, I mean, we would love to do it. I enjoy doing them. Not sure how much you guys enjoy listening, but yeah, I mean, put them in the comments if you guys want us to do a podcast, especially if you guys have any topic ideas that you think we should talk about. Like, put them in here, but it'd be pretty fun. I mean, I'll definitely like talk about the comps coming up. They're releasing some of the workouts for Wodapalooza. I can talk about kind of how I'm preparing for that and the plan for the off season, because we got a lot of stuff coming up. I mean, we got 2 competitions. We're gonna head out to Australia. I mean, Rogues in Scotland. I mean, cool stuff coming up. So lots to talk about. But yeah, let us know what you guys want to hear. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Do you love living in Boise?
I do love living in Boise. I mean, I came here for school in 2017. My idea for that was just like, I can always go back home to Lodi. So I want to go to school somewhere where I think it'd be really fun to live, and chose here. And I've loved it. You know, it's awesome. I mean, I do miss California a lot. I mean, you got the beach, you got the mountains, you got snow, you got everything. But yeah, I mean, Boise's awesome, and it especially helps that my family loves it here too, so they come and visit all the time.
Post-competition meal.
Man, I am simple. Pizza is normally the thing that I get every single time. I mean, normally we got lots of people, so it's easy for 1, but 2, I mean, pizza post-comp just hits different, you know? So good.
It's because you hardly ever eat pizza.
I know.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Favorite office episode.
Ooh, that is safety training.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down! No, Michael, no! Touch the handle. If it's hot, there could be a fire in the hallway. What does warm mean?
Oh my God.
For sure. It's kind of a cheat because it's 2 episodes because there's safety training 1 and 2. But man, if you can watch both those episodes and think it's not funny, like, we won't get along. Not a chance. Like, I show people that, like, oh, I'm not an Office fan. I'm like, all right, here, I'll show you these 2 episodes. And 9 times out of 10, they laugh hard. But if you don't laugh at those 2 episodes, I mean, you just don't have a sense of humor. Those are the best.
I mean, the episode itself is funny, but I feel like if you have no character development,
That's true.
it's hard.
Yeah, I'm a huge Office guy.
Like, if you know all the Office, you kind of have enough, I feel like.
Yeah.
But if you don't know anything,
Yeah, you gotta know like who Dwight is, his personality a bit, and Michael, but man, it's so good. I still think it's funny regardless. Not as funny, but
yeah. What are some of your favorite places or things to do when at
man, I mean, I think the river that runs through just Boise with the Greenbelt is probably one of the closest, most fun things. I mean, just floating the river. Like, we go to the river all the time with Theo. We walk around the Greenbelt because there's tons of coffee shops and places to eat. So that's probably my favorite part of Boise itself. But there's so many lakes and hikes all around it that I think just make it such a cool place to live. The mountains are right there. The ski resort's 45 minutes away, even though I don't get a lot of that in anymore. But there's just so many things to do, and I think that's what makes Boise so awesome. All right, Dallas.
So lots of questions about this last year's games.
Yeah, I mean, this year's games was obviously pretty crazy, but we just released a video a couple days ago now, probably a week, and just kind of talked about my experience, try to communicate how the athletes were feeling and where I was at mentally through the games. So if you guys have any questions about that, I feel like I addressed everything that I want to talk about in there. So go give that a watch. But yeah. All right, that's it.
You did it.
One more question, if there is any, or we can end it on that.
So I should end on a final one.
Tell this guy that you can't come beat me in CrossFit workout.
Yeah, whoever said that they want to beat Dallas in CrossFit workouts, I kind of want to see it. Just kidding.
I told you he has to out squat me first.
Yeah, I know.
So we do.
By CrossFit, we're doing the total. The CrossFit total.
My strict press still is.
But squat and dead should be able to make up on it.
Yeah, hopefully. Let me see if I can find one. More fun one. Oh, dude, how about NOBULL collab with Tom Brady? Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be sick.
Dude.
Hopefully we're planning on getting out there and meeting him this calendar year. So hopefully before December, I can make a trip out there to meet the whole new team at NOBULL. I still obviously communicated with them, but I mean, not Tom. I'm not communicating with Tom. I do not have Tom Brady's number. That would be pretty cool. But I do not have Tom Brady's number yet. Yet. I just want to catch a pass from him, you know?
Just one.
That's the goal.
It might have to be a light pass.
No, I got this. I want the heat. I want it. Even if it hits me right in the face, it's worth it.
You have to work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I think that we were good.
Okay, that's it. All in, all done. Getting back into fitness this week. Do some training. Mostly do stuff for fun. Hopefully get some people over to train. Do some partner workouts and prepare for Waza Miami. So, like I said, show up, come out. The comp's going to be awesome. It's going to be super community based. I know all of us athletes want to get out there with you guys, have a lot of fun. I think it's going to be one of the most interactive events there is, with also some of the best athletes in the world throwing down. So make sure you guys come out, check it out. I know there's tons of other athletes that are going to be there that aren't competing, that are just going to be there to hang out and party with you guys. So it's going to be awesome. We put the link in there earlier, put it again here, put it in the comments. Dallas will put it somewhere and let you guys know where it's at. It might be right here. I don't know. But that's it. All right. Out of here. Say bye to your fans.
She wants a sandwich. She's hangry.
It's a brand new day. Hey.